Test, test. Hello? Okay, that sounds not fucking awful. Hopefully. Praying nothing else happens. Okay. Um. Do 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 do. Okay. Do 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 do. I need to edit to unlisted. If someone wants to say anything about anything in chat, that would be greatly appreciated. Just to make sure that anything is nothing is amiss. Nothing should be amiss, but I changed my laptop at some point, and I had to reinstall a bunch of stuff. I had to reinstall OBS. All of my settings disappeared. I feel like I need to be playing like soft background music. Do we have like soft background jazz? Because I don't care about monetization. I can't listen to silence, man. Or like lo-fi. I don't know. Ah. Oh, that is not quiet. Never mind. I think music's going to be a problem. That's fine. Uh... Hello. Uh, welcome, welcome. Sorry that this is very bare bones and eerily silent, but oh, hello. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I haven't looked at these at all. I literally haven't even begun to do these. I'm using an alt that can actually see them from my current location because I don't have enough view distance on other characters. So I'm curious to take a look. I also have no idea how well. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the tier 11 is an alt. He's literally just for alting. He hosts dungeons. Okay, he's probably gonna die. Just as he is. Oh, right, that button's broke. Ooh, new stuff up top. Beyond just the new colors, they look different now. New symbols and stuff. Nice. Gonna go over here. And I'm not swapping off High Cleric. This is probably fine. I'm gonna go Path of the Warrior. Okay. I have no idea how standard that amount of rewards is. I don't do monuments on this character. 3 rooms. Okay, so room 2. 2 of 13, which I think is smaller. I think tier 11 normally has 20 floors. Kingdom Gold, that's fine. Nothran Berserker. Combat? Okay, thank you. Gunner. Oh lord. Not disturb on. Oh well. Followers of Kerberos. Right, yeah. Wrong tier. Oh, I'm so not used to that. Door. Ooh. Hold on. I want to kill this guy now. Does this door have different rewards? Potion, monument, skeleton key. Potion, monument, skeleton key. Okay, so it doesn't seem like the door matters. No, it doesn't look like the door matters. And you want Risen Shield, Barrier. Actually, I don't need Revive right now. You want guarding strikes? Sure, guarding strikes 3. Why not? I want potion chest? It's proof of monument, which I'm assuming is going to be like a proof. Skeleton key? Do I get just a skeleton key? Okay, that's kind of nice. That makes monuments likely to be like strict. I mean, they were pretty strictly key positive before, but like that's interesting. And now it's skeleton key, weapon chest, monster remains. Ooh, I like that. Weapon chest. What do you got? Oh, hello. Thank you. Ooh, new layout. Yay. With a optional guardian. Two optional guardians. Interesting. How do I get to him? Oh, I have to go up then down? Left brings me up. Oh boy. That'll have to get fixed. But that's fine. I mean, I wanted to know if it gave one skeleton key, if it gave multiple skeleton keys. I didn't know. It probably doesn't. Proof of monument, and it gives a proof of monument. Yay, free proofs. Chest. These guys are easy to kill. Yippee! Potion? Ooh, okay. Random potion. All right. Not that I necessarily need Ickers. Feels like a bad idea. Maybe I should have picked a different door. Nah, that's fine. Accessory. Ancient lightning essence. Who would have thought? Ooh. Okay, wow. They have pretty varying layouts. I like it. Like, it'll take time to get used to be able to do this quickly. But random materials, 8. Sure. Yeah, why would I not be more excited about monster remains than a Lynx Libris? I don't care about Lynx. Monster remains are super useful. I still kind of want to know. Can I get more than one? No, but I can get a bunch from one monument, which is nice. I do actually kind of want to kill these guys. I'm so sorry that it's just silent other than my voice. Hold on. Actually, can I? No, not from here. That's fine. Options. Arns. Oh, that is horribly loud on my end. I'm gonna. Nope, not doing that again. Besides the last raid fight they talked about, I didn't see the trailer yet. I'm assuming that like just got released or something. Accessory, yippee! Ancient Earth Essence. Proof of monument. Yeah, it's still just the one. That's fine. And then the final fight, which doesn't seem different. What is it? One end of dungeon? Leave monument. Okay. I kind of like it. I'm really curious to see how this looks on a different character. How about my really awful tier 8? My really, truly horrendous tier 8. I need Magi Seeker. An event monument? Oh, maybe. So that was supposed to be Path of the Warrior. I'm not quite sure how that'll play out in the long term of like what these various paths look like. I'm gonna try. Wait, in this path you will encounter opponents more likely to drop equipment for Valhallans or Summoners. I wonder if that has thank you, a buff like how because it's the yellow text that reminds me of the various like themed dungeons. How Goblin Fort says like, oh, fights in here have increased gold rewards, and every fight does have increased gold rewards. How Mystic Cave has increased orange rewards for every fight. It uses the same color, so I'm wondering if they have just like boosted rates for equipment of that drop type. Well, yeah, I know. Okay, that's good to know for the drops at least. Yeah, like I got a warrior weapon. Do I have the ability to win these fights? That's a good question. Probably not if I'm using my don't die set. No die. No dough. That's fine. Remove. We need. No, not that. Hold on. Guarding strike's probably not bad. I'll also grab X slash. How's my strikes? I want golems. And sure, Wyvern Speed, why not? Oh boy. Yeah, no, there's a reason that these are alts. They are not built for doing things. They are built for kind of just hosting dungeons and then having my main. Oh, good lord. I don't think that this character's going to be able to do any of this. Which is really funny that he's truly that terrible of a character. He's that terrible of a build. Yeah, I saw the ornate thief boots that someone had gotten, which that's just crazy luck in itself. I truly am not convinced this is gonna go well for me. Thank you, second chance. 10 floors. Wait. So tier 8 has 10, tier 11 had what, 13 floors? So my tier 4 is going to have 6 floors? Wow, I really went from 13 floors to 6 floors. Oh, actually, hold on. No, yeah, it floors have gone down significantly as far as I can tell. Wait, what? Like you got the update and at tier 7 you have 16 floors or okay, so I'm still getting the same amount of experience, it seems. Like guild experience. 5 guild experience because it was 2 event monsters. Yeah, so it's the same amount of guild experience. Interesting. Okay. Yay, 176. I definitely don't have a way to hit that monument for me here. I really want to find out though. That is a bummer because he sees it at 480. Wait a minute, I can hit 480. It's 11:46. It's a 6-hour cooldown. I started it at 5:30 this morning. Yeah, I should have it off cooldown. No, wait. This is kind of a waste of a far sight, but that's probably fine. For 432 far sight into 518. Can I see it now? Yay! Let's go. Then we change back over to Runeblade. We grab him for Kerbanog. So I don't even know what equipment I want. I don't need any equipment. I'm not gonna lie. Equipment is not the thing I need. Equipment is definitely not the thing I need right now. Yeah. We'll go Thief. I haven't done Thief yet. Okay, that seems like a weird bug that I click the door and there's like a sub pop-up asking me like which one I want, but then it goes through, so it seems like there's a little bit of conflict there. That'll have to be bug reported. Blow it all up, blow it up. Yeah, 6 floors. That's kind of what I thought. Give me the skeleton key back. Heck yeah, 1 experience. Guardian of Wintara. Okay, so Guardian of Wintara, Guardian of the Dragon. So they still have the Guardian titles. Nocturna, but they don't have the different floor colors, which makes me a little sad. I kind of liked the various floor colors, but this is fine. Thorns, which are thief equipment. Interesting. I wonder what the rates are for that. Armor. What do you got? Mimicking Head. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That is an all equip. Give me another skeleton key. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to re-record a bunch of monument floors. Another Thorns. Ornate. That's really suspicious that I've now gotten 2? I can't say the Thorns is good, but like, okay, that might be some like seriously boosted rates, maybe. Fomorian Rogue. I mean, I'm not running any other boosts. Give me Monster Reigns. Room 6 of 6. It's a little bit of a bummer that the first floor is... I don't want to say nothing. Sell what for profit? Monster Remains? God, no. I use those. Okay, so the first floor is arguably just the pick a path, which I have no problems with, but that does mean... Oh. Thorns are tier 3. I want to say it's got like a PSC of... Yeah, they're not worth anything, honestly. The base Mimic King head is worth more. They're going to get dismantled. Actually, oh. Yeah, they're getting dismantled. Boop. And then drop. So the first floor and the last floor. Interesting. Okay. Last floor is entirely unchanged from my perspective of like it's just a thing to kill. Nothing new there. The first floor no longer has fights in it. So it's 4 floors of combat now. Minimum count of 3 fights, still a 1 to 3 monsters or mobs per fight. Maximum of, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guardians to fight. So minimum 3, maximum 15 across 4 floors. That makes a minimum of 12, 13 with the last floor. A maximum of, not assuming event monsters, 3 by 5 by 4, 61. Like it won't happen. And a minimum of 15, basically a maximum of 60. So I'm going to assume that monuments at my tier now give maybe 30 guild experience per run, not including events. So they're down to about a third of their previous, because I would run them and my average was, I think, 97. I might be getting lower than 30. It might honestly be closer to like 25 guild experience per run. So somewhere between a fourth and a third. Yeah, no, that's kind of a bummer that the guild experience has been from for me pretty chopped down severely. Which is going to make doing the grind to, what was it, guild level 125 for Monument for the flare. That's gonna be kind of a bummer. Thank you, Citadel. Yeah, I'm at 89, so 78973. Let's see. EXP to my record keep. Monument tracking. So call it 79,000 as my current goal is 125. I'm going to change the minimum from, or yeah, I don't really care about the minimum. We'll call it, yeah, probably like 30. We'll say is the current guesstimate of an average. That means my 792 monuments till guild level 125 previously is now 2,534. So we'll call that a substantial, yeah, pretty substantial change. That's almost, yeah, almost 4 times the amount of work now, which is really funny, honestly. No, I don't use my monument proofs for anything. Well, I mean, I do. I've been using them for mnemonics, but I don't buy them very regularly. But no, what am I going to use them on? I don't really need dowsing rods, not for that cost. I'm definitely not buying EXP potions. The kingdom stuff is kind of a maybe. I could probably use those. Questing license, I don't really care about. It's really just DMs, and materials don't matter. I can only buy tier 4 materials, and I need tier 5 materials, and I have no way to access those. Yeah, mnemonics are good, but like I don't run them very often. I currently have 700 of them, so I can't really say that buying more of them is the utmost priority for me. I find it kind of funny that, what was it, November something of last year, Spelunking Guild's EXP rates went from the 5-to-1 ratio of every 5 deep shards you smelted, you got 1 guild experience, to now just being 1-to-1. So grinding Spelunking Guild became really, really easy. I can't say that there's anything in here I really want to buy either. I spend all of my deep shards on skeleton keys to recoup the cost. But now Monument Guild is like, okay, it's better. Probably. Yeah, I can get them from mnemonics, but I can't say the rates are super great. I mean, they're good, but mnemonics don't really do much other than like experience and gold, which I do like. It's not about staying in the current loop. It's just I don't do mnemonics very often, just out of finding a couchable is something I have to do on my own, because I don't want to join random public, quote unquote, public parties. So I kind of just chill and do my own thing most of the time. And that's part of why I have so many characters of various tiers, is I need to scout those myself. If I want to know anything about anything, like, I just do it myself. 9 times out of 10. So like hunting for better amities is a thing I do. I definitely can use better ones than the ones I have. Like I do hunting, and the ones that are trash, I get rid of at some point. Um, yeah, it's not difficult. It's just time consuming. Like I don't do each hour. I'm kind of just look for couchables. If it's couchable, I might run it. Yeah, I don't really do very much memory hunting. Like it's not necessarily unenjoyable, but it's very labor intensive to see if I get a good product, and if I really like something and don't get what I need, I I have a time limit. Like most other things, like this deep dungeon right here, I have a week to do it. But like I know that I'll get them later. I don't see mnemonics the same way. It's like it's just gambling. It is just a pure gamble of what I'm going to get. So whether I do it now or in a month, I don't care. It doesn't. It does not matter to me. All right, Coliseum's ready. I do. So free monster remains, which I like. More skeleton keys, which I really appreciate. It gives me, I don't know, an hour of like, yes, assuming I find a couchable across 5 different character parties, we'll say, because I have my main, my alt, P done, I have P some, P more. Yeah, but doing it across multiple characters of like checking each one of do they have mnemonics, it takes me time. Like just sitting down, seeing are they couchable. The thing that doesn't always work, yeah, I do know about it. I can't say I have the most elegant timing skills in the world. I'm not a masher like some people, but like the timing is a tad tight. It I can't rely on that consistently for how long something will take. I have to assume I'm going to mess up the timing every time, and I will have to go through the entire animation. So, 5 parties of checking for couchables, assuming one of them is, and I now have to check anywhere from 4 to, I think the most I had to check was 15, or like 14 or 12 or whatever. Like a bunch of different amities to see are any of them even remotely worth hunting. That's like 25 minutes. Which is fair. I'm not saying that like I won't ever get used to it. It's just it's not worth it to me when the increase in power isn't much. Honestly, I'm it's not going to do. What do you mean 1 party a week? Like just my one character check every hour? Like nah. I don't I yeah, I mean it is. But if I'm going to check consistently, like I'm gonna do I get 1 amity a day on my alts. I'm gonna check 1 hour each day. If I do 5 characters, I have a significantly better chance than checking every hour for a given day or whatever. Like it there's a lot of reasons to do a lot of different things. Oh, Disable auto-completion is a thing. That's right. I really got to look at what other notes there were. Let's see. Patch notes. There we go. Updated Threadmakers event. Yep. Updated monument experience, including smaller floors. Yep. Which, meh. Per floor reward choices, which I do like. Updated monster selection, which I do like. I can't say I necessarily care for me, but for everyone else, like, that seems really nice. Auto completion. Yeah, I'd rather have it autocomplete personally. Event hub updates? Such as... I can't say I've noticed any changes. That was there, like, this feels the same. I can't say I know a difference for the event hub, honestly. I'm gonna do Blades of Finesse at some point. I'm gonna do more Blades of Finesse. I did a little bit. I'm gonna do more. What else we got? Oh. I did not notice that. I had to pay the key cost despite being... Oh, shit. Wait, what? 2 hours? What do you mean 2 hours? 2-hour cooldown? Okay. So cooldown has been reduced to 2 hours, which, it being a third as much cooldown for a third as much monument, by kills at least, that's interesting. But I did have to pay the key count, or the key cost, despite being Frozen Guard. Yeah, weird. Okay. So, free key gone. Or free thing gone, which that's fine, honestly. That's a bummer for new players, I guess, but the contents inside themselves are better for new players, so I can kind of get why that would kind of be the case. Yeah, which, that's fine. I feel like you're gonna end up picking one, and it just, everyone gets it now. So in some way, every monument is now free, sort of. You pay a key to get in, you can pay a key to get out or get a key back if you want. That really doesn't seem like a terrible thing in my mind. Everyone starts with a key, 2 keys, because you get one for doing what's his face's quest to complete a dungeon. It's one of the tier 4 quests, and then there's the guy who tells you go find a monument, who also gives you a skeleton key. So you will find a key, you will have a key to then go and get a new key or more. Like I'll gladly take monuments being purely key positive. Also, monster remains. Let's go. I wonder what potions are possible. Because if it's just the healing ones, that's fine. Honestly, the Iker. Actually, wait. I got an Iker. Okay. Not necessarily a curative. Yeah, like I am gonna miss the little bit of the free entry, but I can't. Yeah, like it's nice. What I'm seeing from other chats is that the shrines are also removed, which I can corroborate that. So I no longer get the Shrine of Ithra. So I'm curious what's going to happen with these. Anything else? Oh boy. Oh boy, time to look at the thread. Yeah, I would probably say I'm not going to pick Potion Chest very often. Until someone is like, oh hey, by the way, there's maybe Farsights. I'd pick it up for Farsights, honestly, but Farsights are also tier 5, so I'm not going to be able to get them out of that. Are there any, like, funny potions? Because if you can get Iker, I wonder if maybe you can get, like, Dioscuri Mead. That's a potion. Like Merlin's Concoction, that's a potion. I would definitely say that, yeah, for most players, potion is a skip. I imagine a lot of people might do just like skeleton key and just keep picking that one, or just not picking an option at all, assuming you can do that. Oh yeah, I guess bestial potions are pretty good. Bestial potions. Are bestials 4? I'm blind. I don't know where it is. I see Beast's Blood. Wait, do we not have bestial potions? No, they're tier 4. Can't say I use them. Badoop. gotta say, this is probably it for me in terms of streaming this. Like, it's been an hour. I do have some other tasks like lunch, and I gotta go to the post office. So I'm probably gonna grab a couple monuments while I'm oot and a boot. But yeah, I guess it'll be time to just kind of stick around in the threads, see what people say, see how they feel about stuff. I'm gonna have to spend some serious time documenting this stuff, huh? Like, not serious, but a decent amount of effort's gonna have to be put into figuring out how these new monuments tick. But yeah, I'll call it there then. Thanks for joining in. Peace out.